How do topographic maps help map drainage basins? Imagine trying to understand how water moves across a landscape without seeing the land's shape. That's where topographic maps come in, acting like a detailed blueprint of the land's surface. These maps show elevation and landforms through contour lines, which are lines connecting points of equal height above sea level. The closer these lines are, the steeper the slope. The farther apart, the gentler the slope. This helps us see hills, valleys, ridges, and plains clearly. When mapping drainage basins, topographic maps are essential because they reveal the terrain's shape. By looking at the contour lines, you can identify the high points like hilltops and ridges that form natural boundaries, known as watershed divides. These divides separate one drainage basin from another. The lines tend to bend upstream when crossing streams or valleys, which indicates the flow direction of water. Water always flows downhill, perpendicular to the contour lines, so you can trace how water moves across the land even if streams are not explicitly drawn. To outline a drainage basin, you start at the outlet of a water body, such as a river or lake. Then, you work upstream, following the contour lines and marking the high points on either side of the watercourse. Connecting these high points creates a boundary line that encloses all the land area where water drains toward that outlet. This boundary is called the watershed boundary or drainage basin boundary. It shows the entire area contributing runoff to that specific water body. Topographic maps also help break down larger drainage basins into smaller watersheds by repeating this process for tributaries and smaller streams. This detailed view helps us understand how different parts of the landscape contribute water to larger systems, like rivers and lakes. It's useful for predicting flood zones, managing water resources, and protecting ecosystems. For example, knowing where rainwater will flow helps in designing flood control measures or planning land use to prevent erosion. In addition, these maps are vital for environmental monitoring. They help identify upstream areas that influence water quality and habitat health. By understanding the land's shape and how water flows, we can better protect ecosystems and plan sustainable development. Overall, topographic maps give us the elevation data needed to visualize landforms and water movement, making them indispensable tools for mapping and managing watersheds and drainage basins.